Really, it took you a while to get on to get on the board, I suppose, and then but once you did, you sort of finished a lot stronger.
Yeah, we obviously it was a bit of a tough start. I think the French came into play too, so you've got to give them credit. They really muscled up through the middle there and held us at bay, but we sort of backed ourselves to get them in the back end of the game or the back end of the half. So from our perspective, we were happy we got that actually, and look forward to the next game.
I imagine like you had the mid-year test, but you haven't played a lot in the last couple of years, so it's going to take time to build combinations.
Yeah, with this comp, you got to hit the ground running. So we in the end we sort of scored 46 points, which was awesome, and the players know there's a lot of improvement in us. So we're sort of not getting ahead of ourselves, but happy with where we're at.
And I assume you're rotating players, obviously going to give everyone a go at running.
Yeah, definitely. Yep, definitely. We've got squad of 24, and the whole 24 is so important to the campaign. So we're going to have to make sure that everyone's fit and healthy. A lot of our program is about recovery and also about making sure that we keep people fresh. So absolutely, that'll be our approach.
Guys, the French surprised you in the first 20 minutes?
Yeah, absolutely. They definitely came out to play, and we had to weather the storm for the first 25 minutes. We didn't score at all in the first 20 or 25 minutes. So they were prepared, obviously, and they were really strong through the middle as well. So I thought they played outstanding to begin with, and actually they just played well throughout the whole duration of the game. I don't think the scoreboard reflects how well France played today.
What were you sort of saying at that stage? Obviously there was no panic when other people might have expected you to sort of score early. What were you saying amongst yourselves out there?
We were just trying to tell the girls to, obviously there was a bit of first game jitters amongst the girls, and we had, a couple of debutants as well. So just trying to get the girls to sort of compose themselves through that time, and just saying to weather the storm. And you can't sort of expect to come into a World Cup and play your best footy straight off the bat, although you always want to. But that obviously wasn't possible today. But we just try to say to the girls, stay composed, weather the storm, and ease our way into the game when we could. And I think once the girls started playing what coach has been teaching us, that's when things started to fall into place.
Can you tell us what happened with the incident the other day? With the smoke damage, or
seems to be the hot topic, eh? I guess for us, like we didn't see it, to be honest with you. We were out training, alarms went off. We'd finished training, basically jumped on the bus and went back to the hotel, so we didn't see too much, to be fair. And that became a bit of a distraction for us, but we were pretty strong enough to just sort of look past that and come out here today and put on a pretty good performance.
And Krystal, can you tell us also I suppose the benefit of like having families here, and obviously the NZRL's role in that?
Yeah, it's obviously Apii's got her son here, and Shanice has her son here, and being a mum, it's very comforting to have families here. Also, we've got a couple of girls whose actual families have come with us and shared our jersey presentation. So being on the other side of the world and having families here with us, it's actually something really special. Brings a piece of home with us, I guess, over to York. So I think it's important for all the girls to have just family around with us, to share time with us.
And what's it like, Apii?
What was the question?
About having the families over?
Yeah, it means a lot. Just having baby here, just like she said, it's like you're at home here. And he's only one, so I have him and my older boy that's still back at home, and like just to play for them just means a lot. I feel like I'm opening pathways for them so that they can. Me doing this gives them hope that they can do anything they want.
Did you think, watch England yesterday particularly, I guess they're the number 3 team trying to get into the final. Have you got any impressions of them?
They look. Had a quick look at them yesterday. Obviously, they're the home team, and they've got a lot of support. So there's a bit of adrenaline in that performance. But they play well too. So like the nations like Australia, England, some of us, we're looking to try and get through to the semi-final before we sort of before we think about further down the track.
Do you stay and watch this game, or?
Yeah, we'll hang around, watch the Cook Islands versus Australia, but we've got them next, so we'll definitely be looking at the game closely.